Adam and Peter explore the crazy new world.
Adam, you have a different background. This is not artificial one, right? This is real.
This is real, yes. Well, there is a reason why I left the corporate world, because I wanted to have this kind of life, to be able to travel from wherever I live. And I'm in Italy right now, so it's the beautiful Lake Garda, spending a few weeks here in Italy.
Yeah, this is Dolce Vita at its best.
Dolce Vita.
And then doing a kind of podcast out of there. Yeah, that's possible. Internet makes it possible.
It's possible.
Fantastic.
Having Vino Bianco and
Yeah. Great. So this time I'm starting with the question, right? Normally you ask me and now I'm asking you. But before we do this, there was kind of a bit of, I wouldn't call it a shitstorm, but kind of quite a few interesting comments we got last time, particularly, I think you got last time on the ones where we spoke about there will be no programmers in the future. And people said like, oh, he has no idea. Folks out there, whoever listened to this podcast, Adam has been working as a Java programmer for decades almost. So that's kind of, he has no background. Well, how can I imagine? He has just an opinion, which was not my opinion. And that's kind of the wonderful thing of a controversy that leads to kind of other opinions. And yeah, there's some heated, and that's fantastic. So yeah,
I definitely believe that the programmer's role will move from this programmer level to more abstract things.
I think we don't
need to
exactly repeat one. For those who haven't seen it, please go back and watch it. Now, for this one, I ask you, what is your favorite chat bot? I read an article which you had on Substack, which read like, I stopped using ChatGPT. And here's why. And I was like, what? You were the biggest fan of that animal, and now you said you stopped using it. So what's the purpose?
I still use it every now and then, but really, to be honest, I have like 3, 4, 5 chatbots running in my browser, which is not the best thing. I as a minimalist, I also want to have a minimalistic number of open tabs, but the AI world doesn't allow me. So it's Llama, it's Bard, it's Bing Chat, and it's Poe, Perplexity, and I'm trying out one after another. And the one that I come back the most often is Poe right now. Poe is a chatbot created by Quora, and I used to love Quora. I used to be a very, very active member at Quora, answering questions there. So I believe in the way how they treat the knowledge worlds, and the chatbot idea that they created is fantastic.
That's cool. But I have to say, for those who want to try this out, Poe.com, Poe.com. When I started it, based on your recommendation, and funny thing, I was also on Quora, but I didn't get a note on this one, so I was surprised. Anyway, so if you started, there is a fantastic pop-up saying how you can purchase it. And there's 2 programs, which is like a monthly, a yearly fee you have to pay, which is not little. And I was like, I don't want to pay. The other ones are sometimes free, and I wonder how they finance it, because these servers cost a lot of money. For you folks who see the pop-up, just click it away. And it allows you to be free. There is not a selection. You have a free choice. And most of the things you have in Poe are for free. Some are limited. What I found interesting, it gave me access to GPT-4.
Yeah, that's great.
But it's once, for the free version, it's one statement you can make at a day. One prompt at a day. Of course, you can hack it. You had a nice workaround, right? So what's your trick to use this then? Just one question.
Yeah, just coming back to the programs or to the plans that they have. Quora, please don't do it. It's dark pattern. It's forcing people to pay. So it's not the nicest thing. So it's so easy to tell people, no, I don't want to pay right now. But yeah, well, one chat. GPT-4 prompt is better than no ChatGPT-4 prompts for free. So I use it regularly to ask the deepest questions when I really want to have a really good answer. And I I create a chain of questions. So it's not just one, tell me what you think, but rather now give me a list of 3 ideas. What should be the title? What should be, give me a list of 3 funny titles. Give me a list of 3 engaging titles. And out of these 6, which one will drive the most engagement, and which one would you choose? Give me the reason. So it's a chain of like 3 or 4 prompts that I use in ChatGPT with this one free prompt.
That's nice. That's nice. And it is a way to hack the hack.
Yeah.
Right. What I like, for those who want to explore it, is you can create an own bot with a few clicks of a button, and then you can give it like a mental
you
state.
did?
You can. I did, yes. And you can of course select which kind of model it uses, but it makes things easier in a way. If you want to have a chatbot that is maybe your personal trainer assistant, or it's something you want to use for your social media posts, then you can give it kind of the framing in the beginning. You are a social media expert and you behave like this and blah, blah, blah. And then once you've done this, you can stay in that bot. And every time you click on it, it kind of gets you rid of always typing this kind of prompt.
Which is this very shiny, expensive feature that OpenAI is trying to sell right now to send people in to buy the pro version of ChatGPT, which is called custom statement. So people don't have to repeat. And in Poe, it's for free, guys. Yeah.
But I have to say, out of all of those, be it Claude, be it the Poe one where you have also access to Claude, be it Bing or so, I personally always come back to ChatGPT on its free something version. I'm ready to pay now, but now you can choose also on the 4 model. So I'm about to kind of upgrade for the paid version, because always the free lunch thing is something that is old style internet behavior. Everything must be free, and I think you have somehow they have to make money out of it. It's a given. It costs so much to run the service. But why I'm using ChatGPT over and over again, it's just for one single feature that I love a lot and that I miss on all the others. When you go for Bing or so and you have a conversation and you want to jump back to a former point that you made, you know your conversation is going in a path that you don't like, you want to jump back to an earlier state. On ChatGPT, you can just click there and say edit. And then it has a version 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes it much easier for me if I have repetitive tasks, which say all in the same frame. So I've done it nicely, and then I can go back and now do it for this, now do it for that, now do it for this, fantastic. It allows me to jump from a direction where I was going nowhere back to an older one. And this is really a nightmare if I can't do this with all the others. For me, that's so essential that I basically always use ChatGPT.
Wow, I haven't used this at all, not even once. It's so crazy
Do you know what I
how
mean?
different. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
of course. Yeah. So definitely, I probably copy the prompt and redo it and change it. But well, the reason why I moved to Poe, there are 2 or 3 reasons. Of course, you have access to ChatGPT or GPT-4 once a day, but well, it's okay. But the free access to Claude 2, which is not available in European countries, is fantastic. Claude is great when it comes to creating code, when it comes to answering in a very human way, which I like. I immediately see when people use ChatGPT to create blog posts or LinkedIn posts. It's always the same: harnessing, leveraging, all these terms that ChatGPT loves to use, and it's always the same emojis. So if people don't know how to optimize the prompt, you easily can see that it was done with ChatGPT.
Yeah, so a good idea could then be you have a pre-version with the Chatty and then copy and paste it into Claude and say optimize the one. And maybe that's a different version.
I usually ask the same question, ChatGPT in Poe and Claude in Poe, and I get these 2 more technical in GPT and more human answer in Claude, and I combine these answers. So this is how I work. And additionally, it's a nice tool to try out all the experiments that people create right now. So, for example, what you did, your own chatbot or a bot. It's not possible with all other bots out there. So this is a nice tool to play around with.
Absolutely. So your favorite is Poe or?
I'm still Poe's fan, so I come back to ChatGPT every now and then, but well,
I realize I've turned more into own writing myself again, more own content creation with just some stimulus ideas instead of having the thing do everything, because as you said, it's the same style and same feature. You get a smell of it after a while. So I use it more like a copy edit or just a bullet point generator to say, give me some ideas. I'm running out of thoughts, and then it stimulates, and then I say, forget everything. I got another one based on the thing that it threw me over the fence, and that's what I use it mostly for. Again, back to old style writing.
Peter, no controversy today, so it's
no.
it's
Yeah,
a
bit. I'm still on the Chatty front. You kind of advancing to the Poe one, but no, not much of a controversy today.
Moving kind of away. Yeah, a nice one. Well, surprisingly nice discussion with you.
So, and you will stay for the next weeks in Italy, so we'll do our sessions out of Italy from now on.
Come over.
Absolutely. Maybe you show for our fans out there the background, not the background of your room, but what you see when you.
Yeah, so it's you don't see the garden.
No,
here,
I don't see the garden.
It's the Garda Lake behind the hills.
Excellent. So enjoy your stay, and yeah, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Stay tuned. There is more crazy stuff coming soon.